Hi guys, my name is Quinn Dennehy. I'm doing my mini teach. This one's going to be on roles in the Civil War. We're going to start. This is a fourth grade class too. This lesson runs in conjunction with we're reading A Soldier's Heart. It's a Gary Paulson book, and the class has learned this book. They know it too. There's a lot of similarities between the lesson and that. We're going to start rolling into that right now. Hi class, this is today we're going to be learning about roles in the Civil War. As you know, we're already learning about the Civil War. The other day we just learned about the timeline of the Civil War. And we did a little vocabulary lesson with A Soldier's Heart. Now we're going to be learning about roles in the Civil War. Alright, so now we're going to be running into it. We're going to be doing a KWL chart. As you know, starts as in know, what you know about roles in the Civil War. So now I'll give you time to write that. Can I get a volunteer? Right there. Can I get a volunteer to say what you know about roles in the Civil War?
There's soldiers.
There's soldiers, yeah.
Generals.
Generals. Is that all you know?
Yeah.
So that's all you know. What would you like to learn about roles in the Civil War?
The main reason they were fighting.
Why they were fighting? Alright, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Alright. So now we're going to be moving. That's a really great job on that too. So now we're going to be rolling into the next part of the lesson. We're going to have a small discussion. I'm going to ask a couple questions, okay? To keep the thing going. What emotions do you think the soldiers were feeling while fighting this war? Yeah.
I bet they were scared.
You think they were scared? Yeah. What other emotions do you think they were feeling? I'd imagine they were very scared.
Probably tired from long days.
Yeah. A lot of work. Nobody really realizes how much work they had to put in. Wow. All right. What else? What else can we ask? Do you think? What roles do you think were in the Civil War? Do you want to keep that discussion going? You don't know? Okay. There's a couple roles that we've already talked about. Generals, soldiers, presidents, which kind of administrate. Yeah, you know, it's kind of like a general but bigger. What else is there? Nurses, children, and just other women that are kind of working on the farm or ranch or whatever. Maybe just kind of moving into another more responsible role. What else can we talk about? Yeah.
Who was General Lee?
Who was General Lee? That's a good question. General Lee was a president for the North or South?
I think the South.
The South? That's good. Was it the Union or the Confederacy?
South was the Confederacy.
All right, good. So meaning the North was the
Union.
All right, perfect. Good job. All right, now we're going to move into our next part of the lesson. I'm going to be handing out our class-issued iPads, and we are all going to be doing our research on our person. So now we're going to be learning about each role. Like we already talked about, there was a role, I'm sorry, guys. The roles were soldiers, nurses, generals, presidents, and children. Okay, so now we're going to have everyone choose one role. What role would everyone like? Would you want to be a volunteer right there? Would you like to be a president?
Sure.
What president would you like to be? There's two.
I want to be Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, okay. So now we're going to break off. Everyone kind of just studies on their iPad. Our volunteer right here shows Abraham Lincoln, the President of the Union in the United States. Let's see. They're going to be researching Abraham Lincoln, and they're going to draw up a little biography about their person. There will be enough time allotted so they can write that up. So we'll get going into that. And after they have typed their lesson, or their biography, I'm sorry, they're going to be reading it to the class about what they've learned. After that, we're going to end our lesson after we all do all that writing and reading out loud. And now we're going to be talking about what we have learned. So I'll pass out, or they'll get out their KWL charts. We'll finish our KWL charts before anything. All right, class. What have we learned about our lesson today? After knowing what'd you put on your K? There's roles in there, correct? There's roles in
and soldiers.
Yeah. So what else have you learned? What other roles are there?
There's
Nurses,
presidents,
presidents,
and children.
children, and then you already said generals and soldiers. All right, good job. Now next, what you wanted to learn. What did you say you wanted to learn? Why they? Yeah.
Mr. Dennehy, we wanted to learn why they got involved in the war.
All right. Why they're, and you probably learned that while you were researching your president, Abraham Lincoln. So why do you think they were?
Well, it says here Abraham Lincoln didn't want slavery, but in the South they did want slavery.
Okay. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why they were fighting. Of course, great job. So you're gonna put all that stuff down into your the L portion of the KWL, correct? What you have learned.
Yeah.
All right. Really good job. All right, and that should wrap it up for our lesson. Thank you very much.